Hey, what's good, guys? It's Sunday. This is me, Sean, from Sean'sThoughts.com, Sean's-Thoughts.com, the creator of Let Me and co-creator of Let Me, The Journey, and with my good friend April Emerson. So today we're gonna get right down to the nitty gritty. Um, I had this thought and I was thinking about this, and the truth came to mind. It's something I would tell my son or anyone else that asked me, and it's very simple and I think quite powerful. I pondered it a lot today as I was traveling around. Um, the statement "you're not ready" kind of came to mind today, and what I mean by that is you're not ready, right? Uh, if you have to ask other people to make you feel anything, I need people to make me feel anything, so you're not ready, right? If you want to be a writer, like I'm on Twitter and I got all these and the writing community is great. So if you're a writer, that's a good community to be a part of on Twitter and Instagram. But I see a lot of writers saying, they feel like imposters, something called imposter syndrome. And I'm pretty sure that, first of all, I hate syndromes, but whatever. I'm pretty sure that many people in many fields kind of have that same idea and that same issue, feeling like they're an imposter, like they don't belong in this at whatever avenue that is. And the truth is that that person's not ready. They're not ready to take that step. They're not ready to take uh, that goal and and attack and achieve whatever it is that they are looking for. They're not ready. So when I'm listening to people talk and I'm listening to people come in and they're searching for someone. They say, I need someone to teach me. I need someone to show me how to be better me. You're not ready, right? And that's okay. We all grow. We all grow in our own way. We learn from each other. You know what I'm saying? That's what wisdom is, and that's what guidance is. That's what things like this are supposed to do. They're supposed to give us guidance. They're supposed to help us say, oh, that right there sounds right, and I'm gonna take that one and run with it because I think that'll work for me, right? So you think that'll work for me? But there's a difference between working and building and getting your hands dirty and learning how to build from scratch and needing someone else to push you up, needing someone else to put you in a place to make you feel better. Like somebody says, man, I just want somebody to make me feel beautiful. You're not ready. I want somebody to make me feel like I belong. You're not ready. Somebody needs to tell me that I have value. You're just not ready, right? And not ready is not a negative thing. We're all in states and ventures of not ready. And I'll tell you from the beginning. In my first book, Just a Thought, in August of 2014, I believe, yeah, August 2014, I wrote a message and I talked about finally starting my blog, finally starting to write. I'm going to write my book because people have been listening to my thoughts by that point for 4 years. And they were like, man, put in the book, put in the book. I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, I swore. So in 2014, I made the declaration. I'm going to do this, right? I'm going to do this. I made the declaration and I was going to write my book and I'm going to start my blog. And I got friends who were like, about time, man. I can't wait to see what you wrote, whatever. Here's the truth. I said I wanted to do it and I did. Deep down in my heart, I wanted to do it. But I wasn't ready. And I wasn't ready for it, but I was talking like I was. And people was like, put it out there. And put it out there and you'll do it. I published my book in 2017. 2017, I published my book, right? That's 3 years later after my declaration. Because when I met my business partner, right, in 2016, and I had already contemplated working with other people at the time, and it fell through for whatever reason, went from whatever reason or the other. I met April and I said, hey, can you help me put this together? And in January we started, and then it was out. Several months later, the book was out because then I was ready. And I was ready to take on the world by storm. I was ready to put out my words and my passion and my thing. Didn't matter what anybody else thought. Whether they thought it was good, whether they thought it was bad, whether people bought it or not, I was ready. I was ready to stand up and say, this is something I created. This is something that my business partner and I created. This is something my wife supported. And man, I was ready. We like to talk. There's this thing called fake it till you make it. And we like to fake it till we make it. We like to just pretend. No, get out there and do it. When you are ready, you will stand up and do it. Right? And understanding that being ready means that it doesn't mean that I have it all. It doesn't mean that I know everything and I got, all the ducks in line. I mean, we're still trying to get this book particular, in schools, right? Because it's been used in a couple of schools, and it's an amazing tool for teachers, especially in English. But it's 3 years in the making. I've already got 3 books out now. I'm getting ready to do a show, right? This is part of my show, right? And I'm still trying to get people to do that. But when somebody comes to us and says we're ready, hey, you know what? We want to talk to you about having your book and having you speak at this school or whatever, having you speak to these people. We're ready. See, you ready when you are ready. You are the source of your initial strength. That doesn't mean that you can't, that other people don't, help lift you up, man. Because I got a review from somebody the other day. Said, man, she said, I have your book on my desk and I read it. I read a piece of it every day. And this is not necessarily about my book, but it makes it easy to understand. And I went, man, that made me feel good. So I told my wife about it, and I'm like, yeah, somebody I didn't even know was reading my book, read my book. That made me feel good, right? Because it reinforces what I believe in my work. Because I was ready, right? I'm not doubting me. And if nobody else reads it, okay, I'm good. But that's what when I'm telling you, you got to be ready. When you are ready, you're not listening to the doubters. You're not even listening to the praisers. You're saying, this is my shot. Eminem's Lose Yourself, right? This is my shot. And when you have that one shot, are you going to take it? So today's message is about believing in you. Today's message is about understanding that your vision, your hope, your dreams, your desires, your goals start from here. You know what I'm saying? There are many people who are going to support you, and God bless them if you're a religious person or whatever, right? And cherish those people and support and love those people, because they're the backbone to what helps your engine go, helps it keep going, right? But man, when you are ready, you will do it. When you are ready, you will make time. When you are ready, you gonna say, all right, I'm gonna do it, and you're gonna put your name out there if that's what your goal is. You're gonna start learning the ropes in other ways when you want to. You're not just looking at the grand prize. You're looking at the steps it's gonna take to get you up there, right? So today I'm just passing on, right? Be ready. Know you're ready. Believe in the person in the mirror, and stand up, because the truth is this, and this is a harsh one, and this is the truth. 1 gazillionth of a second after you die, you're not gonna care about any of this you created. So everything you do and create, you want to see today. You want to see it, right? It is better to have tried and failed than never to have tried at all. I don't know who that quote belongs to, but I've heard it a million times in my life, and I didn't understand it until I was ready to put my book out there. So I was ready to put it out there. I was ready to go out there and stand out there and tell people why they should read my book, or why they should come to my workshop, or why they should talk to me. Right? People are like, well, who are you? And I said, I'm Sean, and I have an opinion. I have something to say, and if you give me a minute, I'm going to make sure you understand it. Whether I fail or not, I'm ready. So as you sit here and you listen to this, I'm going to wrap it up because 10 minutes is a long time. As you sit here and listen to this, ask yourself, how many times have you tried to do something when you weren't ready? And how many times were you afraid to do something when you were? This is Sean, again, from Sean's-Thoughts with an S. .com. Come check us out, right? We love everybody who watches our videos and supports us. Happy Sunday, you guys. Be amazing. Let me live every tiny moment exceptionally. Peace.